Well, I am in Seaside, Oregon. It's a town on the Oregon coast that I've never been to, even though I've been to the Oregon coast hundreds of times. Seaside's a real touristy town. I mean, any ocean town is going to at least have some tourism, but this one's built entirely on tourism, so they have all the typical stuff like a boardwalk and arcades and shops, nightlife, and all sorts of resorts. So I'm on the south end of the boardwalk. I'm gonna walk the boardwalk and then we'll check out the downtown area. I think there's a few other spots that we'll check out in Seaside. So here we go. Well, right at the end of the boardwalk, there's a spot to access the beach. They generally want you staying out of this brushy area. There's a lot of sensitive vegetation and wildlife. So we'll walk down to the water, check it out, and then we'll head back onto the boardwalk. All right, here's a first look at the Pacific Ocean here in Seaside. I'm looking southwest and we'll spin around. Now, way off in the distance, you can see some of the hotels and resorts in the downtown area of Seaside. So it looks like every time a road dead ends here in the boardwalk, there's a designated spot to walk out to the beach. Now, I didn't check out all the beach accesses, just the first few. The boardwalk is quite long. Now, once I got down to the other end, I started checking them out again. So it looks like just off the boardwalk they have the salt works. I'm gonna walk down the street and see what this is about. This is the Lewis and Clark Salt Works. It's a little camp they set up to boil seawater to get the salt to preserve their meat and season their food. The Lewis and Clark expedition ended near Seaside, so I think we're going to see a lot of different Lewis and Clark exhibits. Alright, so we're starting to get into the downtown area with all the hotels and the resorts. I did see a sign. This path is officially called the Seaside Promenade. This is the main beach access area from downtown Astoria. Here is a Lewis and Clark statue. Alright, I've reached the end of the boardwalk. It's right here on 12th Street. Of course, there is a access spot to the ocean, so I'm going to walk down there and then we'll continue on. Okay, I'm back on 12th Street and I'm gonna walk a couple blocks down. There's a river, I think it's the Necanicum or something like that. We'll check it out and then we'll walk towards downtown. So we're close enough to the ocean that this river is affected by tides. We're starting to get close to downtown again and all the tourist activities. So they got this pier deck area. There is a boat ramp, though I don't know if it's open to the public. There is a gate. But we're fast approaching the downtown area now. So I ended up crossing river. It looks like there's a little bit of a business district ahead. Wanted to check it out. I'm not sure if this is part of the downtown Seaside area. Well, after making that little detour, I headed back to Broadway Avenue right by the river. Broadway Avenue is where most of downtown Seaside area seems to be at. Alright, so I made it back to this large sandy area. This video is probably a little bit shorter than I normally would make. I only have one day here in Seaside before I gotta head back to Washington. But there is one spot that I think I'm gonna check out. I gotta drive over there and then that'll be a wrap. So here's the one last stop that I'm gonna be making. This is the mouth of the Necanicum River. I'll walk down there all the way to the mouth and then that'll be it. Alright, so here we are at the mouth of the Necanicum River, and this is going to be a wrap for Seaside, Oregon. I want to thank you for watching.